Let's get it! Welcome back to another YouTube game video. And today, we're starting a new series. And it's called, well, it's not going to be called, it's just going to be called, it's just going to be winning with every team in Madden. So, that being said, let's get it.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here I come. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Set. 60 or. X3. 218, chopper. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. On the big grip, big grip.
Throwing again is Tannehill.
Undercrunch.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 51 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
All day, baby, all day.
On the ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
The draw play here, Lewis. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Dion Lewis. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, 62 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
Trick pass.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. It's caught at the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Jackson. It's a gain of 35. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson now steps away to his left. He'll run it. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Jackson on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
What we got? What we got?
Now Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Giving a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A first down carry for Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Again, it's Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Tannehill, and the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. No. Off. Ready?
A second down run with Lewis.
Hey, turn it up.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it to Tannehill. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And an alley to run. 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Let's go. Let's go. That was way too easy. Go ahead and quit the game. Quit. This is easy, Doug. Let's go. He quit. That's another dub in the bag. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And peace out.